Welcome po sa aking YouTube channel. So ngayon po ay aaralin natin ang division of polynomials. Tututo po tayo mag-divide ng polynomials in two ways. So yung una po ay yung long division. Ang pangalawa naman po ay ang synthetic division. Okay, start na po tayo. Unahin po natin ang long division. Okay po. Division algorithm for polynomials. If p of x and d of x are polynomials and d of x is not equal to 0, then there exists a unique polynomials q of x and r of x such that p of x is our dividend. D of x stands for our divisor. Natandaan po natin na ang ating divisor is not equal to 0. Yung q of x natin, siya yung ating quotient. And yung r of x, yun ang ating remainder. So, pwede po natin isulat ang ating sagot ng ganito. P of x divided by d of x is equal to q of x plus r of x over d of x. Or, pwede rin pong ganito. P of x is equal to q of x times d of x plus r of x. Where r of x is either 0 or a degree less than that of p of x. Okay, so steps in dividing polynomials using long division naman po ang aralin natin. Una po, arrange the terms in both the divisor and the dividend in descending order. Para malaman natin na arrange siya, dapat daw yung exponent ay naka-descending order. Pangalawa, kailangan po divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor to get the first term of the quotient. So, multiply the divisor by the first term of the quotient and subtract the product from the dividend. Ang apat, using the remainder, repeat the process, thus finding the second term of the quotient. Ang lima, continue the process until the remainder is of a lower degree than the divisor, or if there is any remainder. May times kasi na wala tayong remainder. Sakto. Okay? Bago po tayo tumungo sa ating example, kailangan may konti tayong knowledge sa ating law of exponent. So, ito po yun. Yung product law. Meron tayong x raised to a times x raised to b. That is equal to x raised to a plus b. So, i-add lang natin yung exponent ng parehas ang base. O, ito, kaya na ito. X squared times x cubed. Same base na x. Different exponent. So, i-add lang natin yung exponent. Magiging x raised to 2 plus 3. So, ang sagot, x raised to 5. Ngayon naman, meron tayong tinatawag na quotient law. Sa pag-quotient law naman, ang gagawin ay x raised to a over x raised to b. So, ang gagawin po natin doon, same base po sila, iso-subtract natin yung kanilang exponent, yung x raised to a minus b. So, meron tayong example dito. Diba nakikita si x cubed over x. So, ibig sabihin kapag x meron lang siyang 1 na exponent. So, subtract natin yung a tsaka yung b exponent. So, x raised to 3 minus 1. So, ang sagot po natin ay x squared. Okay, apply natin sa ating unang example. Okay, ito po. X cubed plus 11x squared minus 4x minus 9 divided by x minus 2. Kaya, change po natin yan. Okay, ng ganito. Nasa loob po ay yung dividend natin at nasa labas ang ating divisor. So, una pong gagawin natin dyan ay yung eto po, yung x cubed divided by x. Ayun, ito yung example natin. So, magkakaroon tayo ng x squared. So, ngayon, sabi dun sa third rule, multiply daw natin. Multiply x squared times x. Pag-multiply, i-align natin dito. Meron tayong x cubed. Tapos, x squared times negative 2. Ayan po. Okay, so negative 2x squared. So, the operation to addition and change the sign of the subtrahend. Ang subtrahend natin dyan ay x cubed minus 2x squared. So, yung x cubed magiging negative. Yung negative 2x squared o yung minus 2x squared magiging plus 2x squared. Okay, so maka-cancel na si x cubed. Kasi x cubed plus negative x cubed. So, 0 yon. Tapos, 11x squared plus 2x squared. O, magiging 13x squared. Then, bring down negative 4x. So, repeat natin yung ating procedure. 13x squared divided by x. 13x squared divided by x. Ang sagot, ayan po, 13x. Ngayon, multiply po ulit natin to. 13x times x. Sagot, 13x squared. 13x times negative 2. Sagot, negative 26x. Okay, subtract po ulit natin. Change operation to addition and then change the sign of the subtrahend. Ayan po, negative 13x squared. Tapos magiging positive 26x. So, cancel na po ulit itong 13x squared kasi 0 na yung sagot dyan. Tapos, eto po, magiging ayun, 22x kasi in-apply natin negative 4x plus positive 26x. Magkaiba ng sign, addition ng integers. Magkaiba ang sign, subtract, then follow the sign of the higher number. Mas malaki si 26 kaysa 4, kaya positive 22x. And last one, ito, i-divide, ito. Yan, para makuha na natin yung sagot. Baba natin si negative 9, tapos proceed tayo dun sa 22x divided by x. O, di 22, tapos multiply ulit po natin yan. 22x, then negative 44x. And apply natin yung change operation, change sign. Ayan po. Okay. So, we have negative 9 plus 44. The answer is 35. So, meron tayong remainder na 35. So, kapag sinulat na natin ang sagot, ganito na lang po. Yung second na pagsulat para wala tayong fractional answer. Okay? So, meron tayong x cubed plus 11x squared minus 4x minus 9 is equal to the quantity of x squared plus 13x plus 22 times the quantity of x minus 2 plus 35. Okay, ito po yung pinaka-final answer natin. Ayan po, ito po. Okay, third example po tayo. Ayan po, divide 30x to the 5th minus 50x to the 4th minus 21x squared plus 32x minus 8 by 3x minus 5. So, mapapansin nyo po, wala po tayong x to the 3rd. So, sa working solution po natin, ganito po yung gagawin natin. Magpo-provide po tayo ng x to the 3rd power. Okay, so we put 0x to the 3rd. Ayan, proceed na tayo sa solution natin. 30x to the 5th divided by 3x. So, we have 10x to the 4th. 10x to the 4th times 3x. Ayan po, i-align lang po natin sa ating ibaba ng 30x to the 5th. Align po natin by exponent. Tapos po, 10x to the 4th times negative 5. Ayan po, negative 50x to the 4th. Ayan. Tapos po, so, subtract po natin yan. Alam naman po natin na kailangan natin mag-change operation at change sign. So, we have negative 30x to the 5th, tapos positive 50x to the 4th. Tapos, i-add po natin sila. So, makikita nyo po ng sagot yan ay 0. Meron tayong 0x to the 4th. Bababa po natin yung x to the 3rd. 0x to the 3rd. Then, multiply po natin. So, pag multiply po natin, ayan po yung alam natin magiging sagot. Alam natin na 0 pa rin po yan. So, yung 0x to the 3rd naman, then bring down natin yung 21x squared. So, yung pagkababa natin, yung 21x squared, paglagay natin dito, pag multiply tayo, ganun pa rin po, 0x squared ang sagot natin sa itaas. Yan. So, ang matitira na lang dito, negative 21x squared. Bring down 32, we have plus 32x. Ngayon po, di-divide po ulit natin si negative 21x squared by 3x. So, ang magiging sagot, negative 7x. So, pag multiply po natin yan, we have negative 21x squared, negative 7x times negative 5, po, positive 35. Tapos po, subtract po ulit natin yan dito. Yan, change operation. So, nakita niyo po dito, meron tayong 32 plus negative 35x. So, we have negative 3x. Then, bring down negative 8. So, ayan po, multiply po natin. Negative 1 kasi negative 3x divided by 3x is negative 1. So, pag multiply natin, we have negative 3x, then positive 5. So, pag sinubtract po natin yan, ayan po, gagawin natin addition, change operation, change sign. So, ang matitira po ay negative 13. Okay po. So, natira yung negative 13, may remainder tayo. So, susulat po natin ng ganito. So, we have 30x to the 5th minus 50x to the 4th plus 21x squared plus 32x minus 8 is equal to the quantity of 10x to the 4th minus 7x minus 1 times 3x minus 5 minus 13. Kung mapapansin nyo po, ito po ay hindi na natin sinama kasi kailangan po natin i-simplify ang ating sagot. Okay po? Yan lamang po para sa ating long division.
Synthetic division. Ito po, aralin natin. So, ito yung unang example natin. 6x cubed plus 11x squared minus 4x minus 9 divided by x plus 2. So, unang gagawin natin, equate natin yung divisor sa 0, then solve for x. So, ito po, x plus 2 equals 0. So, therefore, x is equal to negative 2. So, yung, diba, nililipat lang to. Ito, nilipat, bago ang sign. So, yung mathematical explanation po niya, addition property of equality, nag-add tayo ng negative sa both sides, kaya x is equal to negative 2. So, itong negative 2 na to, lagay natin yan dito. Okay? Tapos yung next po, eto. Write the numerical coefficient of each term. Okay, titignan natin kasi kompleto naman yung mga terms natin sa ating dividend. So, kunin natin yung numerical coefficient ng first term, 6, lagay natin dito. Next, 11, lagay natin dito. Next, negative 14, lagay po natin dito. And negative 9, lagay natin dyan. Okay, so, pwede na natin i-solve. So, ang unang gagawin po, bring down 6. Ayan. Tapos po, yung 6, multiply natin sa negative 2. Lalagay natin dito yung sagot. Kaya meron tayong negative 12. Tapos itong dalawa, gagawin po dyan, i-add po natin. Kaya ang sagot ay negative 1. So, negative 1 naman, times natin sa negative 2. Positive po ang sagot. Tapos i-add po ulit natin, negative 4 plus 2, we have negative 2. And last, we have negative 2 times negative 2, we have positive 4. And then, i-add po natin, we have negative 5. So, ayan na po. So, pag may ganyan na po tayo, tignan po natin yun. Okay, so di ba pag nag-divide tayo, nababawasan tayo ng isa. X raised to 1 to, x cubed yun. So, therefore, ito, multiply natin sa x squared. So, meron tayo 6x squared. So, multiply natin sa x, we have negative x. Tapos, ito, bring down lang. Yan ang magiging constant. And etong nasa dulo, yan ang ating remainder. Kapag sinulat natin as final answer, ito po yun. 6x cubed plus 11x squared minus 4x minus 9 is equal to the quantity of 6x squared minus x minus 2 times the quantity of x plus 2 minus 5. Okay po? So, second example po tayo ng synthetic division. Ito po. X to the 4th plus 3x cubed minus 3x plus 2 divided by x minus 2. Ngayon, ito po uli, kunin natin yung value ng x. So, equate natin sa 0, therefore, x is equal to 2. So, yun to, lagay po ulit muna natin dito. Tapos, titignan natin yung dividend natin. Ayan. So, nakikita nyo po ba? Kumpleto po ba? Okay, hindi. Kasi dito, wala po yung x squared bago mag-x. Diba? Dapat descending order. So, ang gagawin natin yan, ganito po. So, kunin muna natin to. Numerical coefficient nito ay 1. Ito naman, x cubed, 3. Okay, sa x squared, wala. So, maglalagay tayo ng 0. Tsaka natin ilalagay yung negative 3 dito. Tapos, positive 2. Ayan. Kailangan po kasi kompleto yung ating value dito. So, yun lang po yung additional na information na kailangan nyo pag magsasolve ng incomplete na given na dividend. So, magkukumpleto po tayo sa ating gagamitin para sa ating solution. Okay? Yan po. Bring down 1 po ulit. Multiply natin yung 1 sa 2. Lalagay natin dito. So, may 2. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 times 2, 10. 0 plus 10, 10. 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 ba? Hindi. 10 times 2. It should be 20. 20 plus negative 3. Oh, mga nalilito pa dyan ha. Hindi negative 17. Hindi 23. Okay? Kundi positive 17. And last, 17 times 2. We have 34. 34 plus 2 is equal to 6. So, ngayon, ayun po ulit. Ano yung magiging first term natin sa ating quotient? So, x ulit ito. Ito naman, x to the 4th. So, x to the 4th divided by x. We have x cubed. So, ito yung multiply natin sa x cubed. Meron tayong x cubed. Ito sa x squared, meron tayong positive x squared. Ito naman sa x. So, we have positive 10x. Tapos ito, bring down lang kasi constant na po siya. At ito ang ating magiging remainder. So, pag sinulat natin yung final answer natin, ito po. X cubed, or we have x to the 4th plus 3x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2 is equal to the quantity of x cubed plus 5x squared plus 10x plus 17 times the quantity of x minus 2 plus 36. Okay po. Third example. So, divide 3x to the 5th minus 5x to the 4th minus 21x squared plus 29x minus 8 by 3x minus 5. So, makikita nyo, ito po, incomplete po ulit. Tapos, ito naman, meron na po tayo numerical coefficient ng first term ng ating divisor. So, ganito lang po ulit yan ang gagawin natin. I-equate natin yung 3x minus 5 sa 0. Then, find the value of x. Ayan po. So, meron tayong 5/3. So, si 5/3, lagay lang natin dito. Tapos, yung normal na ginagawa natin kapag incomplete yung ating dividend, mag-insert tayo ng 0. So, start po tayo. Numerical coefficient ng first term. Ayan po, 30. Next, negative 50. Next, 0. Next, negative 21. Lagay natin dito. Positive 29. Dito, negative 8. Dito. Okay? So, same procedure. May additional nga lang. Same procedure sa una. Bring down. Then, next, multiply natin yung 30 sa 5. Tapos, divide natin sa 3. Okay, so we have 50. Tapos, i-add natin. So, meron tayong 0. So, 0 times 5 divided by 3. 0 po ulit. 0 plus 0. 0. 0 times 5 divided by 3. 0. Negative 21 plus 0. Negative 21. Negative 21 times 5 divided by 3. Okay, negative 35. 29 plus negative 35. O, different sign. So, subtract natin. Follow the sign of the higher number. Therefore, the answer is negative 6. Then, negative 6 times 5 divided by 3. We have negative 10. Yan po. Tapos, i-add natin. Same sign. Negative 18. Okay? So, tignan. Ito ay x to the 5th. Ito ay x. So, x to the 5th divided by x. We have x to the 4th. So, ito ay multiply natin sa x to the fourth. So we have 30x to the fourth, 0x cubed, 0x squared, negative 21x, then negative 6, bring down lang, tapos may remainder tayo, negative 18. Okay, so ngayon yung additional na gagawin natin, tignan natin to. Ito ay denominator na 3. Gagamitin po natin yung pang-divide dito. Okay, pwera lang sa ating remainder. Hindi natin yung i-divide by our denominator na 3. Okay, para makuha natin yung final answer natin sa quotient, ganito po ang palalabasan yan. Okay, 30x to the fourth divided by 3, 10x to the fourth. Negative 21x divided by 3, negative 7x. And negative 6 divided by 3, negative 2. Kaya ang sagot po natin, eto po, 30x to the fifth minus 50x to the fourth minus 21x squared minus 29x minus 8 is equal to the quantity of x to the fourth minus 7x minus 2 times the quantity of 3x minus 5 minus 18. Okay po. So, that's it.
The end na po. Ito po yung mga reference ko. Salamat po sa ilang slides na pagpapahiram, Sir S, Sir EJ,